The Data tab is one of 3 tabs in AnAqSim's user interface here, and it contains tables of data that you edit that are part of the input to AnAqSim. And you get at those tables under these menus: Model Input, Plot Input, and Analysis Input. Let's choose a fairly simple table, line boundaries, head specified, and to edit the values in a cell, you click on that cell or navigate with your mouse to that cell and just begin typing a new value. And if you click on another cell, it'll register what you've done, or you could enter a new value and hit enter, and that will move you to the next row and register the value. If you want to edit the value in a cell, double click on it. That highlights the contents, which you could overwrite by typing, or you could click and edit it like that. At the bottom of this table you see a blank row, which means you could add new rows here, and to do that you just click somewhere on that row and begin typing. Give it a silly label, and in the domain column here there's a drop down list. When you click, nothing happens, but if you double click, a list will drop down and you can pick something from that list. Same with the parameters per line. Double click and a drop down menu shows up, and this one, the coordinates column, won't let you edit it until the whole row is registered with the database. And you do that by, once the row is highlighted, clicking on a cell that isn't the coordinate cell and hit enter, and that will register that row, create a new blank row below it, and then you can go in and edit coordinates, which brings up a text box like this where you paste in and edit coordinates. So here's what that would look like for an existing line boundary where we've got XY coordinate pairs defining the vertexes of that. To delete a row, it's pretty simple. Just click anywhere on it, which will highlight it blue like this, and let's delete that one, and just hit the delete key, and it will check and make sure you really wanted to do that, and you click yes. So that's how you delete. There's a right-click menu available in the Data tab. If you right-click, it'll bring up this series of 3 options. One thing you can do is to copy selected rows, copy all the rows. We could do that. And now they are copied into the clipboard, and we could paste that information into Excel, or if we right-click and hit Paste New Rows, it will paste them in at the bottom, like new rows. We can delete those again by highlighting them, deleting them. You can select a single row and copy it, and then paste it, and this way you can short circuit some of the time spent editing. You can copy entire rows to Excel or back from Excel. The general format is the same, although the columns have to match perfectly between the table here and the table in Excel. When you do copy from Excel back, it will not include the coordinates. You do have to copy those separately.